This particular unit is designed for municipal reservoirs, and we use this system to eliminate aged water within the reservoir and to minimise the amount of chlorine that's used. The system uses only 0.5 kilowatt of electrical energy, and it pumps approximately 75 litres per second, so it moves a large volume of water with a small amount of energy, and effectively eliminating aged water in the reservoir and dead zones and short-circuiting and some of the issues related with water as it's stored in the municipal reservoirs. These units are simply installed. Typically the install personnel would arrive on site. The system would be unpacked, it's packaged up typically for shipping. We've got the new improved impeller with the stainless steel hub. They'd unpack the unit and then lift that down through a 2 foot by 2 foot or 650 by 650 mil hatch. We'll lift off these two eyelets with the crane. As the unit goes down through the manhole cover, these floats will begin to float up as it's lowered down into the water, and then it'll be self-supporting. So you'll be able to just release the shackles. Yep. And the unit will be floating in the water. The system can be operational within a few hours of installation.
The material that keeps the water safe is the level of chlorine. Now, more and more and more in Australia, pressure is being put on water utilities to keep the chlorine residual to a certain level. One such solution is the ResMix system. The ResMix unit will mix it and you've got uniform water. The unit itself is infinitely variable, so however you want to set it up to get that level of chlorine dead on right, then you can do it.
The predominant issue in large reservoirs and dams is that water becomes stagnant, and because it becomes stagnant, then there's natural chemical issues, and so it's expensive to treat. And so those toxins are typically addressed at the water treatment plant to provide good quality water to the consumer. However, what we're attempting to do, and what we do, is to eliminate those toxins at the reservoir.
We found that in comparing the water that was mixed and comparing the chlorine residuals in the mixed tank compared to the unmixed tank at the same time, there was an increase in chlorine residual of between 10 and 45%.
As the system floats on the surface, water is drawn in through the unit and then pumped vertically down, and so the whole reservoir is circulated from one location. Because we're pumping vertically down, it's a great system then to introduce chlorine disinfection or chloramines, and that then is blended with the water and distributed right through the reservoir. So every surface, floor, walls, any internal structures are always in contact with the correct level of disinfection system.
It costs about $3 a day to run the system. So for the cost of a cappuccino, the unit is mixing the tank continuously, making it safe.
And so we're finding that biological growth is eliminated and aged water is eliminated. The ResMix system can accommodate complete rise and fall of the reservoir. So when the reservoir is full, the system is operational, and as the water level goes down within the reservoir, because the system is surface mounted, can rise and fall. If the reservoir needs to be completely emptied, then the floats simply fold up and the system stands stationary, ready for maintenance. So the ResMix system has been listed as best practice amongst some of the water authorities, and people are realising that by circulating the reservoirs from top to bottom, it's a current cutting-edge solution. It's been designed for a 25-year plus life. So we've been in a fortunate position where WERS has been able to distribute around the world with the ResMix system. We currently have systems being installed as we speak into the United States, also the Middle East and the United Kingdom, and around Australia in every eastern state. My belief is that every reservoir will benefit from the use of the system. It improves the quality of the water that's existing in the reservoir. It extends the life of the water in the reservoir, and it provides a better quality water that is consistent to the consumer. Water's life. We all need water.